10 Best and Most Beautiful Places to Visit in France. There was a saying, when France sneezes, Europe catches a cold. This very saying screams the importance and grandeur of France. No wonder, France remains one of the most important pieces of European puzzle that has enticed the world for hundreds of years. So, the travelers who are caught in the dilemma of finding the best places to go in France are up against a serious problem. Don't ask where to go in France? The problem is that there are way too many places to visit in France, and listing all of them is virtually impossible. So, a shortlist is on its way. One. Etretat. Etretat is a town on the north coast of France in the region of Normandy. It is known for its outstanding rock formations carved out in its white cliffs, including the Porte de Val Arch and Laguiole, which is a pillar rising from the sea like a needle. The massive white cliffs of Etretat have encouraged many artists like Claude Monet and Gustave Courbet and should inspire you too. While in Etretat, walk up to the top of the cliffs to have a bird's eye view of the coast, caves, and the arches in their shining glory. While on top, visit the chapel of Notre Dame de la Garde, which is hovering high above the surrounding area. Also, explore the village center, which is small and can easily be navigated by walking. You must try the refreshing cider since it is a local specialty, and enjoy the charming galleries, boutique shops, and the delicious food at the French restaurants. Two. Nice. Founded by the Greeks and later a retreat for 19th-century European elite, Nice was named after the Greek goddess Nike. Nice has attracted many writers, composers and artists who got inspired by the unique views it offers. Nice is one of the best places to go in Europe for its museums, galleries, perfect climate, great cuisine, and beautiful coast. When in Nice, check the huge 7 kilometers long Promenade des Anglais, which stretches from the airport on the west to the Quai des États Unis on the east. Also, visit the Vieille Ville, Nice Cathedral, Parc de la Colline du Château, Corsica Market, and Parc Phoenix. Three. Colmar. Colmar looks like a charming place out of a storybook and is an old town with cobblestone streets along with medieval and early Renaissance buildings in the Grand Est region of northeastern France. The town borders Germany and is on the Alsace wine route, which has local vineyards that specialize in Riesling and Gewürztraminer wines. While in Colmar, visit the picturesque Old Town Square, Place de la Cathédrale, Unterlinden Museum, Musée du Jouet, Toy Museum, and Coiffhis, Ancien Douane. Also, visit the beautiful churches like the Église des Dominicains, Église Saint Martin, and Saint Matthew Church. Finally, enjoy a stroll along these beautiful quartiers, Croutenau, Quartier des Tanors, and Quai de la Poissonnerie. Four. Paris. Paris is a must-visit destination since it is the lavish and rich capital of France. A fun fact is that Paris was actually a Roman city called Lutetia in historic times. Paris now receives millions of tourists each year because of the incredible attractions on offer. While in Paris, be sure to visit the historic Louvre Museum, the Tuileries Gardens, the Sainte-Chapelle Chapel, the Paris Catacombs, Notre Dame Cathedral, Arc de Triomphe, and of course the Eiffel Tower. If you have time, then also have a little picnic along the Seine River followed by a stroll along the Champs-Élysées. 5. Strasbourg. Strasbourg is the beautiful capital of the Alsace region in eastern France and holds the formal seat of the European Parliament. It is situated on the border with Germany, which gives it its unique characteristics in Franco-German culture and architecture. Strasbourg is crossed by the Ille River and is made up of numerous islands, where the most known is the Grande Île, large island, in French. This has also been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1988. So, make sure to visit this unique island first and check the famous Strasbourg Cathedral, Cathédrale Notre-Dame de Strasbourg, which is a symbol of the city and the oldest Gothic cathedral in the world. Also, check the 4 medieval churches, St. Paul's Church and several palaces, Palais Rohan, from the 18th century, which are located here. Later, take a stroll in the famous Gutenberg, Kleber, and the Broglie squares. Also, check the Petite France area, and witness the beauty of the covered bridges, Les Ponts Couverts de Strasbourg, and the Vauban Barrage, Vauban Dam. Museums in Strasbourg are numerous, including the Strasbourg Historical Museum, the Alsatian Museum, and the Zoological Museum. If you come in Christmas, you can enjoy the Strasbourg Christmas market. Finally, another way to enjoy Strasbourg is by taking a boat tour on the canals or a bike tour. Six. French Alps. The Alps is a huge mountain range in Europe and spreads over 1,200 kilometers across France and 7 other countries. These include Slovenia, Monaco, Italy, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Germany, and Austria. The French Alps are the parts of the Alps mountain within France, located in the Auvergne-Rhône Alps and Provence Alps Côte d'Azur regions. The French Alps is perfect for skiers and nature lovers and is surrounded by the most charming natural scenery in Europe, huge mountains, magical lakes, waterfalls, and magnificent forests. While there, check the Chamonix Valley at the foot of Mont Blanc, Annecy, Vercors Regional Natural Park, Grenoble, Aix-les-Bains, internationally renowned spa town, Val d'Isère, Evian-les-Bains, and Megève. Also visit Val Thorens and Portes du Soleil ski area, which are great for ski holidays and a perfect place to revel in the gorgeous alpine scenery. Seven. Mont Saint-Michel. Mont Saint-Michel is a gorgeous tidal island in Normandy visited by more than 3 million tourists each year. Mont Saint-Michel and its bay are on the UNESCO list of World Heritage Sites, and many of its buildings are protected in France as historic monuments. The island will take you on a trip back to the Middle Ages, where the whole island is a pedestrian zone with stone buildings dating back to the 13th-15th centuries. While there, visit the popular Abbey of Mont Saint-Michel, Église Paroissiale Saint-Pierre, and La Chapelle Saint-Aubert. The island is tiny, so make sure to walk around its fairy tale streets and also visit La Grande Rue, which is a street filled with cute little shops, charming cafes, and restaurants, as well as Chemin des Ramparts, Ramparts Pathway, to enjoy the magical views. Eight. Corsica. Corsica is the 4th largest island in the Mediterranean Sea, after Cyprus, Sicily, and Sardinia. It is located between the west coast of Italy and the north coast of Sardinia. Corsica was sold to France in 1768. Corsica has more than 200 beaches and also very mountainous terrain, with its tallest peak being Monte Cinto, 2,706 meters. While in Corsica, you must enjoy a lovely beach day, since this island is known for its clear turquoise waters and gorgeous sandy beaches. Some of the top beaches are Calvi, Bodri, Loto, Palombaja, and Santa Giulia. A beach day would also be perfectly paired with a snorkeling adventure. Some of the recommended beaches for snorkeling are Roccapina, Rondinara, Loto, Palombaja, and Marinella. You must also check the charming hilltop villages like Pigna and San Antonino, which is the oldest village in Corsica. Get lost in the cobbled streets and alleys and enjoy the beautiful vibes of the island. You can also enjoy a boat tour around the island and discover more villages. The pretty village of Girolata is solely accessible by sea or a narrow path down the hills. 9. Versailles. When in Paris, be sure to take a train to Versailles, which is remarkably close, approximately 20 kilometers from the center of Paris. Versailles is a city known for the Château de Versailles and the Gardens of Versailles, which are among the UNESCO World Heritage Sites and must be on the top of your list to check out. Make sure to see the Hall of Mirrors and the Royal Chapel in the Château de Versailles. Other things to see include Grand Trianon, the Versailles Royal Opera, the Versailles Cathedral, Notre Dame de Versailles, and Petit Trianon Park. Finally, enjoy a stroll around Versailles and enjoy its cute markets. Provence. Provence is a region of France bordering Italy and the Mediterranean Sea. It is famous for its varied landscapes, from the southern Alps to rolling vineyards, olive groves, charming lavender fields, and wonderful pine forests. Provence is perfect to visit any time of the year as it is one of the sunniest regions in France and has approximately 300 days of sun a year. While in Provence, check out the famous lavender fields at the Abbaye de Senonque, the Palais des Papes in Avignon, the Roman city of Nimes, and the famed white horses and cowboys of the Camargue. Make sure to visit the village of Gourds, the archaic town of Vaison-la-Romaine, the Mercantour National Park, and the Vallée des Merveilles. Provence has some delicious wines too, so while in the region, enjoy the delicious wine at the vineyards in Châteauneuf-du-Pape, which is a medieval village where the Château des Papes overlooks beautiful lavender fields. Nearby, the old port of Marseille, which was since the 6th century BC one of the most ancient trading hubs in Europe. Provence also has a set of wonderful national parks, such as the Parc National des Calanques and the Verdon Regional Park, where the renowned river canyon, Verdon Gorge, runs for 25 kilometers through the park.